Radical.
You know, this has to be, in the history of the NFL, probably the most devastating injury we have ever seen, considering all the hype that has been built up for one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever suit up, Aaron Rodgers, starting with a brand new team, the Jets. So much hype, so much hype, so much hype. And that Jets team, stacked, completely stacked, especially that defense. Some people were even predicting possibly the Jets could go all the way this year. Well, that's not going to happen because Aaron Rodgers has suffered just about the worst injury you can suffer in sports. And a lot of people, they never come back. They never come back fully from it. Kevin Durant got lucky. He had an Achilles tear. He's come back. He's mostly who he used to be. But for a quarterback, I don't know, man. I don't know. For an old, almost 40-year-old quarterback to have this kind of injury at this point in his career, not only is the season done for Aaron Rodgers, not only do the Green Bay Packers now not get a first-round pick because there was conditions on that trade. I think it was he had to suit up for 90% of his games. So the Packers are impacted too. Not only is the season over, arguably for the aspirations for the Jets, I mean, they might still make it to the playoffs. They're still a good team, but no Super Bowl for the Jets. But I think more importantly, Aaron Rodgers may have played his last football game. He might have. Because you got to put things in perspective here. The man's almost 40 years old, still in good shape. You know, he does all that retreat stuff and, you know, whatever. I don't know what all he does in his darkness retreats. But when you have an Achilles tear that completely can destroy and derail careers. I think Kobe O'Brien had an Achilles tear, I do believe. He was never exactly the same person when he came back. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was an Achilles tear that Kobe Bryant had. It's shocking. And as a guy who is not the biggest fan of Aaron Rodgers, I wanted to see what he could do with the Jets. I don't think he even completed a pass. I don't think he even did. It was 4 plays. I'm reading here a little bit. Can you tell I'm shocked from this? This is just shocking. The injury took place on his 4th play while he was sacked by Bills defensive end Leonard Floyd. He got up before sitting back down on the turf while awaiting the medical assistance. He was ruled as questionable to return. It was called an ankle injury. He didn't return, however, and they're fearing he's done for the season. Just to verify that it was actually what I think it is, which is an Achilles tear. I'm looking this up here. The official MRI results show that he has a complete tear in his Achilles tendon. Means that the tendon that links his calf muscles to his heel completely ruptured. I'm also seeing here that there's a lot of people, a lot of players calling out the NFL for the artificial tarp and not using actual real grass. See, I assumed that they used real grass everywhere. Because I've heard that also, that the artificial turf can make players more prone to injury. What is it? Maybe it's cheaper? Is that what it is? I'm seeing here, yeah, it's a little bit cheaper to have artificial turf than it is grass. Well, hopefully, if anything positive happens from this, after a week 1 injury to one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, maybe they'll make sure, I'm not holding my hope out, maybe they will make sure to ban artificial turf after seeing this injury.